Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to another edition of Buzzing About Town here on Buzzing Pattaya. And to today's discussion, that is, could you live here on the dark side? And what does the dark side have to offer? So I'm here at the bottom of Soi Khao Talo. If you look on the map now, you'll see exactly where I am. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to ride around. I'm going to stay on the motorbike today because it's quite spread out. It's quite a busy area. There's a lot to cover, which you can't really cover on foot. So I really want to just sort of show you around, kind of give you much more of an idea what to expect. This is really aiming at guys that are coming here for at least sort of 3-month stays, because generally speaking, this is the better part of the area to live, rather than immersing yourself in the city centre in amongst all of the temptation around you. And there's a lot of benefits coming out here, which I'll go through. There are some, well, I wouldn't call them negatives, but things you need to consider when you do come out this side. And also, if you are in the city centre, come out here and have a look at some of the bars. You never know, you might just be surprised. All right, so before we crack on, before I head off, I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody that's supporting the channel for Patreon. If you have a look in here now, we've successfully taken over a new premises, which we're going to make into our studio, so that's fantastic. Thank you so much indeed. I am deeply, deeply honoured and flattered that you are supporting the channel the way you are. And if you would like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below for our Patreon. Have a look at that, guys, and thank you very much indeed. You are taking us from where we are now to exciting new products ahead and a lot more content that's going to be just right what you're looking for. All right, so that's me. Also, quickly just check on Discord. Great platform now. More and more people are joining. So many people come up to you and say, I love your Discord, mate. There's so much information on it, which there is. So I'm going to jump on the bike and we're going to head up. We're starting here at Soi Khao Talo. Okay, so what is it like to live over here? Well, firstly, you've got to remember, this is like the real life now. You're away from Disneyland. You're into the real way of life. A lot more settled, a lot quieter, and a lot more relaxed. Now that may be exactly what you're looking for, but also remember, guys, you're only a stone's throw away from all the action. So if you were wanting to go into the city centre, you can get yourself a bulk taxi, 60 baht, job done, in you go, immerse yourself into all the nightlife and all the action. However, having saying that, we still do have a lot of bars and stuff over here. We don't have a go-go bars, but we do have bars, we do have restaurants. We've still got quite a lot of facilities here. And you're going to see quite a few in a minute. And I'm going to highlight some of my favourite places. But you know, when you come out here, one of the nice things about considering staying here, particularly if you're here for like a month plus, you know, you start to make new acquaintances, you start to make new friends, you start networking, and before you know it, you know, you can be off enjoying yourself, and you know, it's just as much fun over here on certain days as it can be in amongst the mix of it. So we're just coming up the road now. This is the one of the main areas in terms of the nightlife availability here. And just up here on the right side, we're going to start to see some of the bars. We've also got a big market. There's a huge market, which is really, really busy. And if you like your Indian food, right here on the left-hand side, see there, the Ram Indian restaurant. Very nice food in there, very, very good food. And the one thing that you'll find out this side, as opposed to being in the city centre, is the prices. The cost of food here is a lot less than what you would expect to pay back in the city centre for obvious reasons. So just up here on the right hand side is the start of some of the beer bars, and we have a mix. We're going to mix of beer bars, behind closed door bars, which, as you can imagine, are more entertaining if that's your thing. We have a lot of general everyday bars where guys will just meet and have a few beers. And this type of area doesn't really get going till around about 4 or 5 o'clock is where it starts to get a bit busy. But nevertheless, you know, you can enjoy yourself. So you see here on the right hand side there, you got Romeo's Tavern, and it's not yet open. I'm doing this video about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a little bit early if I'm being honest. But you've got over there Toretto's Bar and Cafe, the Halfway, wonderful food and drink. There's some really good places there, good fun. And straight across there, you got 3 very good fun bars. And incidentally, if you like your kebabs, you see this stall here? Later on, there will be a kebab man there. He's the most miserable man in the world. And those of you that have experienced him will tell you that I'm not lying. And he really is. Honestly, he's like the guy that's lost a winning lottery ticket. He really is a miserable old git. But having said that, his food is nice, and I would recommend it. And again, just a few bars, see there, just a few more girly bars. We have massage parlours over here, and yes, you can get what you're thinking. Few and far between. The quality of the massage, ladies, is perhaps a little bit lacking. And of course here we've got the booze lounge. One of the more popular places here is the booze lounge. Go in there, go and see Lyndon. Lyndon's a lovely guy, nice guy. Pop your head in, go and say hello. You'll always be made to feel welcome. And they have a fair few girls in there as well. And as part of living a normal life here, you're going to have to go shopping. Well, over there, that's our go-to market. So when you're living here on the east side of Pattaya, that is your go-to area. That's where pretty much all of your market shopping will be done. And incidentally, at the back, right behind there, you can't see it unfortunately, but right at the back there is a fantastic Mookata restaurant, one of my favourite places. Now, just up here on the left, we're going to indicate, or just where are you going? He has no idea where he's going. He's going to... Fucking hell. Over there, you've got McD's. Now, the good news is that that's showing signs of reopening. There's been a lot of talk about that. I'm not going to tell tales out of school. I don't really know the truth of what actually has or isn't happening. I'm not going to pass comment, but the fact is it's looking like it's reopening, which is a great thing. Now, if you like your steaks, if you want a comparison, I suppose is the best way to call it, against what you would find in the city centre up here, you're going to have Live Steakhouse, fine foods, very, very good quality, not overly priced, and definitely worth popping to. And you'll see that just in a second when we head round this corner. So up ahead here we've got a school, one of the normal schools there, and a few bars. Like I say, you know, you're not going to be spoilt for choice. You know, there's not a lot too much going on here. This really is the real life, I suppose, is the best way to say it. But at the top of the hill, got a few more restaurants up here. This housing estate here on the right, this village, very, very nice. And look up the top there. You see the hilltop right at the very, very top there in the distance? Now that is lovely. That is lovely. But it does come at a cost, because the views looking back across the city are honestly breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. All right, so we're at the very top now. If we was to turn left now, we'll come back and do this in a minute. That would take you down to Khao Noi. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this bend. I'm going to show you a few bars. Then we're going to head back this way. So right in front of us there is Castra Gym. It's important to keep yourself active, keep yourself fit. Go in there, see Richard, lovely guy, very cheap, and extensive equipment and facilities in there. You definitely will find all you're looking for. All right, so we've got a cluster of bars now. We've got the new Secret Bar and Restaurant. Girls in there are good fun. And round this corner is where we've got a little cluster. There's about 7 or 8 bars here. And you can come up. They open about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Good fun, reasonable prices, not expensive. Some are a bit interactive, others are a little bit lacking. But again, you know, remember this is your everyday life. And if you're looking for your expat food, here's Siambri's. Siambri's has a good reputation there. Stock a lot of expat foods. All right, so you got the Papillion training bar just here, which is just about to reopen very soon. Across the road there, you got Simon. Simon restaurant and bar, popular place, lots of girls. You've got over there, you've got the Bat Cave, quite a few bars here. And there you got the BB Buriram bar. That's another popular place. And across here, that's very new. This is very new. I went in there the other day. It's okay, nothing special, but it's okay. The Bunny Bar. And of course, this place needs no introduction. The Birdcage, probably are equivalent to, what would I call it? Probably equivalent to the Windmill, but not quite as full on. But nevertheless, good fun. And there's a few more bars here. You've got the Full Moon Bar, good pool table in there. And then you've got Pinky's Bar on the end. Another guy. And each of these bars, you know, you get roughly maybe, I don't know, say 7 or 8 girls in there if you're lucky. In fact, I'll tell you what I will show you is this place. Definitely worth a shout out. Another good restaurant for us here on the dark side, on the east side of Pattaya, is Pepper and Salt. You can see that there in front of you. That's Pepper and Salt. Very, very good quality food. Good prices. And of an evening, very, very busy. All right, so I'm not going to go down there. I'm going to just do a U-turn and let these cars pass. Not quite sure what they're doing down there. That just leads down to the back road, which can take you either, well, they're building a massive new housing development down there, but that can take you either back down to Sukhumvit Road, or it'll take you over to Hawaii. So if you are considering coming out here, the cost of living very, very cheap in comparison to the city centre. The options available to you, pretty good to be honest, pretty good. Good choice of restaurants. There are a fair few bars, but listen, it's nothing like you're going to expect back home. So please, sorry, I say back home, back in Pattaya City. So don't expect miracles, guys, it ain't going to happen. But the nice thing I like about this side is it's a great way to make new friends. A lot of people live here, a lot of people are married that live here. A lot of guys that live here have been here a long time, so there's a lot of experience that can be shared over this side of the train track. And it's a much better way of life in my own opinion. It's a lot more relaxed. And you're kind of left to yourself. You can just get on with it and do what you want. So there you go, there's the new Secrets bar that I was mentioning earlier. And it's all right in there, the girls are good fun. And I won't turn, but just over here, you see there, now look, there's a brand new setup called the Dark Side. And you've got the BC bar further over. Hang on, let me just pull over here. So you've got the BC bar over in the far corner, the BC Rock bar. You've got the Dark Side. And that next door is Pasha. And those three are good fun bars, good fun bars. All right, so we're going to turn right here. And that's a school right in front. And in the morning, my lord, it's noisy. All right, so this is Khao Noi, and we've got really sort of 3 or 4 main soys here. We've got soy Khao Talo, which is the one we just came up. Soy Khao Noi, the one I'm going to go down now. And we'll see how we get on. I might get over to Soy Siam. I doubt it, it's quite a way. I don't know where he's going, there we go. So you got another good restaurant here called the Home Chef Pizza and Steak. And a place that's recently changed hands up here on the left-hand side, it's called the Empire Lounge. And the Empire Lounge is owned by Nigel and Bob, both nice guys. And you go in there and it's a fun environment right here. It's called the Empire. And that's the sign up there. But you go in there, they've got a pool table. And yeah, it's good fun. You'll enjoy yourself in there, that's for sure. Now, accommodation over here, just to give you an idea. You've got the Hannah Apartments here on the right-hand side. Now, I've stayed there in the past. And you can get a room in there for 4,500 baht. They're okay rooms, to be honest with you. Relatively quiet. Just in here, the Hannah Apartments. There you go in there. And there's a little bar in the corner. But the Hannah Apartments is nice. I stayed in there. It's relatively quiet, all good. No dramas. And again, you see lots of side stalls here selling food. So if you like your Thai food, you're never ever going to go short. You've got huge amounts of choices over here. And just over there, that used to be the boxing ring. Who remembers the boxing ring? And that's where we found the young lad that was really in a bad way. We managed to get him into hospital. And fortunately, I believe he was released from hospital and is okay now. So that's a blessing in disguise. So as we head down now, there's a few more what I would call Phalang bars. You've got the one straight in front of you on the right hand side there called the True Blue Aussie Bar. Nice pool table in there, good pool table in there. Good selection of girls, probably about 10 to 15 girls. And one thing I do want to shout out very quickly, let me just turn the camera this way. Over there, Tropical Restaurant. I eat in there many times. If you do like your Western food, go in there, you will not be disappointed. Very good quality of food and very good prices. Absolutely recommended. All right, so that was the True Blue Aussie Bar. So we're going to head down a little bit now. And another place I want to shout out is Nung's Pies. Now I won't go down there because I'm just going to show you the pie shop. But it's literally, see here on this turning on the right hand side, Soy 13. If you head down there, you have got the pie shop. Go down there. It really is fantastic pies, all your steak pies and chicken and mushroom pies. Just head down there. They do specials every day. You can get 2 for 99 baht, all that kind of stuff. The Red Lion Restaurant, another good restaurant there. And right up here, right in front of you, is the Black Sheep Bar. Now, I'm not 100% certain because I'm not really got my finger on the pulse here, but I have been told that that has changed hands. I'm not 100% sure, so please don't hold me to it, but I am aware that that has changed hands. And again, that's a girly bar. Go in there, pool table, girls. You'll have a good time. You'll have some fun. Don't worry. All right. So there's a few more bars here. The local on the left-hand side here, just as we're approaching. That's quite a, well, what it is, it's called is like the local. But one bar I want to shout you out here, which has been very busy there, it's called The Office, up there. You see that, The Office? This bar, good pool table in there, very, very good pool table. Selection of girls. Pop in, you won't be disappointed, you'll have fun in there. And as you can see, you know, there's a lot of just everyday normal shops. This really is more about just a normal existence, normal living, rather than going out partying hard every night. But of course, you know, you can go out, you can enjoy yourself. It's not a case of staying in night after night, but I'm just saying that this is a little bit different to what you would expect if you were to stay in a city centre. Now up here, one place that doesn't need any introduction, so those of you that are aware about the east side, the dark side, and that is this bar here on the right side called Murphy's. Very, very popular sports bar, good food, swimming pool out the back, very, very nice. Highly recommended, great place. Go in there, again, all air conditioned, really nice, but it's not that kind of girly bar. One place that has mystified me is this place here. So this was sold, it was sold, and I think the sale must have fell through because it's up for sale again. But this was sold by Cornerstone. It was an Indian guy who was going to turn it into an Indian restaurant, which clearly hasn't taken off. So I don't know what went on there. So what do we know? 15 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll tell you what, we're going to wrap it up when I get down to Soi 9. And again, look on the left here, you've got Whitpa Bar, a couple more bars here. We'll wrap it up down here, and then I'll tell you what, I'll do another video later on in the week, and I'll cover off Soi Numpag Wan and Soi Siam. Soi Siam is great, one of my favourite places. But down here, a couple more girly bars, a couple more Falang bars. You've got Alan's Burger Joint in there. And opposite there is Soi 9. So we'll go down Soi 9. Here's the Black Swan. Now the Black Swan, that's a fun, full-on bar in there. You won't go wrong if you turn down there. If you take a step in that one, you'll be okay, don't worry. I'll show you two more places. He's busy angle grinding, no glasses. I do worry about these guys. All right, so let's go and say hello. Well, we're not going to go and say hello, John, but this is John's bar here, the Khao Noi Sports Bar. I'll stay out of the way because there's a lot of guys in. It's very, very busy. But have a look in there. That's okay. He does a great. He's got a good pool table, great selection of food. His food's fantastic. Very, very good. You won't be disappointed. Have a look in there and go and have a few beers. Say hello, John. Lovely guy. His son's a very good footballer. So I'll show you this one here, Fat Boy's Bar and Grill. Haven't been in there for a long time. I did go in there once when it first reopened, but I don't know about it now. I'm not really quite sure. But that's the Fat Boy's Bar and Grill. And where are we now? We're at 60. Oh, it's okay, 60. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do a U-turn. Well, let me just show you this shop. I'll just show you this shopping mall. There's a good bar down here. Used to be a snooker hall owned by Sasha. I'm not sure if it's still here. Admittedly, he's gone through a lot of changes. I believe it's still in existence, but we'll find out in a second. And then what we'll do is we'll go and finish off down Soi 9. So this is Tops Market. And he should have, hopefully, fingers crossed, if it's still here. Oh man, no, oh dear. Oh no, oh well. So that was the place I was going to show you that now doesn't look like it's doing anything. This all used to be a big open bar, big open restaurant. Been here many, many times. But yeah, that's all gone. Wow. All right, so let's do a U-turn. Let's turn around and we'll head back. Okay. So I'm going to head up to Soi 9. There's a few bars down there, show you what's down to Soi 9. And then that'll be us. And incidentally here, Chok Chai Garden Home 4. Go in there, used to be a place called La Passine. I don't know who's taken it over now. That was an open air swimming pool. And you are welcome to go in there and enjoy a swim. The owner there sadly split up with his wife. She was a lovely, lovely lady, but he split up with his wife. He's gone off to pastures new, and I think they had to sell the building, or the restaurant, should I say. And there's the Khao Noi Sports Bar there. Nice place, good place. So we're going to turn left now, Soi 9. Have a wander down here. I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you think? Is this the sort of place you could live? Could you see yourself in the dark side, living over here? I love it, to be honest with you. It's a much more relaxed way of life. It's a more real way of life, should I say. You know, when you live in the city centre, I appreciate if you're on a holiday, no one cares. Get in there, throw yourself in the middle and enjoy it. But you know, for those of you that are coming out long stay, you can pick up an apartment here between 4,000 to 8,000 baht for a month, no dramas whatsoever, plenty of options. And it really is, you know, it's a much, much nicer way of life, much better, and certainly one to consider. One place here has got the Blue Moose. That's a good bar. Often a lot of regulars in there, a lot of regulars. They've got a pool table in there, but that's the Blue Moose. And we're going to finish off just up here on the right hand side. It's good riding around here, it brings back memories to me. I used to live over this side, I moved over to Wai, which was a lot better. But yeah, it was great over here, really, really nice. Had some really fun times. And it was tell you what was nice, it was nice going in because you just bump into people you've met, people that you know. It was more like a local. And there over there you got Darbar. The Darbar, that's had a refurb. That's definitely brand new. So worth checking out. All right, I'm causing all kinds of traffic jams here. Bless them. Okay, I am going to head down here and we're going to pull over and I'm going to call it a day. So there you are, guys. That's your tour. That's a couple of areas around here on the dark side. Let me pull over to here, get out of this car's way. I appreciate I've probably done his head in. This poor guy here in the white, that car there, they've been following me all the way around. Bless him. Right, let me spin the camera around. Oh, take this mask off. Okay, so there you go, guys. So that is the east side of Pattaya, dark side as we nicknamed it. There are two more sois. You got Soi Numpag Wan and you got Soi Siam. Soi Siam is certainly the bigger of the roads, and it goes all the way around the Mapachan Lake, which is beautiful. You know, it's a really nice. So if you are in holiday, you know, we will start to organise bar crawls over onto this side. You know, don't build yourself up thinking you're going to be knee deep in it and having a fun time. You're not. It's going to be literally a case of coming over and going, wow, you know, this is different. You know, it's something to try. It's a mid-afternoon crawl, couple of hours, see what you think, and then go back and throw yourself in amongst it all. But definitely, if you're coming over here for a long time, guys, you know, this is the place to come, in my opinion. Here or Jomtien, they're both really nice, settled down, and a lot more chilled out than those of you that are staying in the city centre. Fair play to you. So there you go. That's it from me today. Thank you very much indeed for watching. As I said in the earlier stages, if you haven't, please have a look at Patreon. I'm releasing a lot more content I can't share with you here. Regular updates, and you really are making a difference to the channel. The channel's going to succeed even more now. We're going to bring a lot more to it. So have a look at that if you wouldn't mind, and your support is much appreciated. Likewise, guys, get on Discord, completely free. There's over 14,000 members on there, and it's just a complete minefield of information. It really is. Pretty much every question you can ask, it's in there. So have a look on there, guys. If you would like to hit the subscribe button, guys, that much appreciated. It really does help me. And if need be, hit the bell icon if you'd like me to be notifying you when I bring out a new video. And of course, if you would like to support the YouTube channel, there are links in the description below, and membership starts from as little as £1.89 a month. So there you go. That's it from me, guys. Remember, please drop your comments below, share your experiences. What do you think? Could you live out here? Who knows? That's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.